Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying this beautiful day. It's gorgeous out, it's a little windy, but that's refreshing, I think. I just wanted to do a quick video on these iced drinks that I posted a picture on Facebook about. I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. This one is the orange green ginger green tea, and it's really good. I like it a lot. But the ones I wanted to do today with you were the two that I was kind of excited about because they were the ingredients were different and I didn't know how they were going to taste. And so the first one I have here is it was the burdock, black pepper, turmeric, and ginger. And that came out really nicely. I really liked it. The black pepper added the spice, and there was still the sweetness from the honey, and the turmeric had that earthy flavor. The ginger came in with the spice, and the burdock kind of also had that undertone of that really I don't want to say dirt flavor, but it was very earthy. Turmeric is this on a scale of earth to not earth. Turmeric's here, burdock is right there, and then that's dirt. But anyway, so I have here, in here, I have, I put through a garlic press, burdock, turmeric, and ginger. And I have here, which is done, I just put some organic peppercorns in a mortar and pestle, and I chopped it, kind of like a rough chop, but enough to break them open so that when it boils, the oils can be extracted. So I did that, and I just added them loose into this kettle, and so I'm just going to strain it through. There's my strainer. On top of this. And black pepper really is very, very good. It's a good complement to turmeric. It really strengthens its ability to do what it needs to do. So we have that. All right. Good. Now, after I put this in, it's still hot, obviously. I'm just going to set it aside to cool and kind of steep a little more with itself. And then I'll add the raw honey to it. Because, again, like I said before, I don't want the integrity of the raw honey and all the propolis or the pollen or anything to be denatured, because I still want those benefits. So I still actually have a little bit of this pepper, so I'm going to put it in a cup for myself. Sorry. I don't want to waste anything. Just drink this. So yeah, there's a little bit that comes through, but not a big deal. Alright, now the second one, which I really loved, was the lemongrass, lime, and ginger tea. It was awesome. I never really worked with lemongrass before, and this is lemongrass. You can't really, I have to cut it for you to smell it, but it is basically a stalk type thing. It's fibrous. You can eat it on the inside. It's a little more tender, and I'll eat it sometimes. But yeah, it has this really great. It's such an interesting flavor. It's kind of almost a sweetness. I don't know. It's lemony, but with a more earth tone to it. And it's used a lot in Thai cooking, and I thought of this because of my favorite soup. It's Tom Yum Gai. It's this spicy tomato soup with lemongrass and ginger and lime. And it was just really good, so I figured I'd try to make an iced drink out of it, and it came out really awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get more water in this, because I want to do the same that I did with the black pepper and with the lemongrass. So I'm just filling this up now. Just this going. Okay. So So I want to use actually a little more lemongrass. Last time I used, I think it was like a small stalk and a half. I actually might use most of this. Maybe this one's pretty thick, but I want the lemongrass to really come through. And I'm just gonna chop it on an angle, and you can kind of see how it's kind of layered. Smells nice. And this is so good for your thyroid. It's great. It's an antiviral, antibacterial. It also has wards away insects. It's kind of smells like citronella-y actually. So I'm just gonna break that up and put that in the kettle. I'm gonna do double. Alright, so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to take one lime and juice it into here, as well as cut the skin into small slivers and put it in. Love lime. Lime also has this kind of antibacterial property to it. It also is just like very uplifting. It's good for alkalizing the body. And I don't know, it's kind of tart, but with the honey, I like the way it works. So, alright, so get the juice in there. And then I'm going to just cut this in half to make it easier. And just get like thin slivers of it. I like the color that this tea made. It was a nice, it was almost like, it's like a nice light green. It was pretty. Got that in there. And yeah, so I made a ton of different ones on my, or before, and you can really just think of like what you like. I made a blueberry lemon oregano tea, which was really good. I actually suggest using dry herbs for that because you get like a more pungent. I feel like you get more bang for your buck, really. You don't have to use that much of the oregano to get what you want out of it. And I think I did like a nice lavender orange one. That was pretty good. And I did a lavender lemonade, which isn't purple. I always saw online where it would show like this lavender lemonade recipe and it would literally be purple. I don't know how that happens, but mine was not purple. Alright, and let's get the ginger in. I like to peel this. And this is actually a little much, so I'm going to cut this in half because I don't want the ginger. Ginger is a powerful flavor and it really can take over things, so I want the lemongrass to be like the main flavor in here. So I'm going to just put a little bit of ginger, but ginger, I like it in here because it kind of complements everything and it has a nice spice. I'm just going to put that through the garlic press real quick. So yeah, that's the preparation for that. So again, what we have here is black pepper tea, turmeric, burdock, ginger, and then here we have 1 whole lime juice, 1 whole lime skin, and a little bit of ginger. And then we cut up the lemongrass on an angle. We're going to let that boil for a little bit to really extract the oils and flavors. Then strain it and let it sit. I even like to let, like with this, I'm actually going to let it boil and then let it sit for a while after it gets to a boil, just so it can kind of steep and so I can get the most flavor out of it. Because I don't know, it's a strong smell, but in a tea the flavor doesn't come through as much as I would like. So I'm gonna let that one sit for a while. So yeah, after you're done with that and after this cools, this one's pretty hot right now. I just add a big spoonful of honey, let it dissolve, cap it, and then I'll just let it sit in the fridge. I let it come to room temperature first, just so there's no sort of problem. Because really, it's not a good idea to put a very hot glass container in the fridge. It could break. So I let it come to room temperature, and then it'll continue to steep and stuff even in the fridge, and then I just enjoy it when I want to. So yeah, I hope you try these out. I'll do videos on the other recipes that I had. Hopefully I can get more organized to figure this out, because the boiling and all this stuff is kind of weird. But yeah, I'll show you some more recipes on a later date, and I hope you try it and enjoy it, and just be creative. If you find something that you like if you like a certain herb, or you like this two things mixed together, I thought maybe even bay would be nice. I haven't tried that, but yeah, you can really do it with anything, any type of citrus, fruit, whatever. Just try it out, and yeah, if you think of something awesome, let me know, because I always like to share that kind of information. So anyway, I hope you have a good day and a good rest of the week, and have a good one. Bye.